Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here. Welcome back to another episode of this PES 2021 Master League save here with Leeds United. And before we get into it, if you're new around here, please smash subscribe. You've got to say these things at the start of the video. Smash the like button as well, boys, for this episode. I'm looking forward to getting into it. But we do have a quandary to start this one off. Yes, quandary was on the word calendar for word of the day. But we've got 7 games left. And usually we do 3 games an episode. So I don't know how I'm supposed to work this one. Now, we could still do 3 games this episode, and then 3 games the next episode, and then 1, because when we do the end of season roundup, it's a longer episode, so that's fine with that being a 2-game episode, but then the next one would have to be a 2-game episode as well. So we do a 3-game episode and 2 2-game episodes. It's strange. What I'm going to do is I'm going to solely base it on the matches, right? So if we play Leicester, loads happens, and we play Southampton today, loads happens, I'll do this one as a 2-game episode because loads has happened. And then in the next episode, what I'll do is I'll just do goals for the West Brom game, do Arsenal and Crystal Palace, and work it that way. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know yet. I'm going to play it by ear, depending on what happens in the games. Now we got that out of the way, let's move on forward and pick the side to take on Leicester here today. And they are above us in the table at the moment on 5th. And we can, I think, 2 games, and we will probably have solidified 7th place, which is exciting. That means we'll have Europa League football, which I'm definitely excited about. But hopefully, we could get a win here. Do we have a transfer? No, of course we don't. We never do. Of course, we're going to be sticking with this formation that we've grown to love here, taking on Leicester today with the double cams, the wingers, the striker. We get way more domination. We do well. They're playing 3 at the back anyway, so I would have gone with this formation. They've got a decent back line, to be fair to them. They do have a good back line. But in terms of going forward, I'm not really too worried. They clearly haven't replaced Jamie Vardy very well. And I don't know. Tielemans, to me, is not a cam. It just doesn't suit them. I mean, this formation just genuinely does not suit their squad. Don't know what Brendan's thinking of. Don't know what he's playing at. But we'll take advantage of that one today. Here we go from the King Power Stadium. And just a weird one for us with this scenario of the odd number of games left. Just really is a weird one. So I might play it by ear. I must admit, it is now 1:45 to midnight. I'm doing a 12-hour stream. This will have gone up around lunchtime. I will be live right now on Twitch doing a 12-hour stream, probably playing Football Manager as we speak. So feel free to come and pop in and say hello. The link will be down below as we give away an early free kick here. We're used to giving away early free kicks. I must admit, I need to take the number 8 off a Cooch. I don't think number 8 suits Cooch, so we do need to take the number 8. But it does give them a free kick in a pretty dangerous position. And it's been a day. It's been a day since we played. And you know what happens when you spend a day without playing the game? You play FIFA instead. You could have a bad performance, especially when playing on FUMA. But I still feel moderately confident. Jerky kind of gets shoved off it there by Tielemans. Iosi Perez, though, absolutely fluffs it. Manages to get it back to Ndidi. Back to Iosi Perez. Well blocked by Cooch. Calvin Phillips get anything on it? He can, but I mean, it just lands to Perez. The shot is blocked in the end. Jerky there. Finds Smith Rowe. We've had a good season so far, as we all know. Smith Rowe now tries to whip it across to Cherky. Need to be in front of him, not behind him. We've had a very good season though. I've got really no complaints about this year so far. I feel like we've done a really good job with the team that we've got. And if anything, I'm really happy with how much the team's improved. That'll definitely be a free kick here for Leeds. It's been a very scrappy opening 10 minutes so far. But I'm just really happy with the team that we've built. And I'm hoping that going forward with the European money, because nobody knows how finances work on PES, right? No one I've spoken to. I've spoken to a few people about it. Nobody has the foggiest of clues how finances works on PES. And neither do I. Sulemana now, though, is going to get in. Can I whip it across? I can. Again, we need to figure out those kind of just more of a dink, more of a lifted cross than that one that was driven. But we will take the corner. And as per usual, this will probably be awful. But I'm just hoping that there is more money. I'm hoping that it does factor in that you're in Europe and they give you a lot more cash. Can I get that to Sulemana? I can. Sulemana needs a little bit of help now. He's got it in Cherky. Cherky across to Rodrigo. He hits the post. Taylor picks it up. Shoots. It's saved. And Leicester will eventually bundle it away. Oh, they've got lucky there. Phillips there is going to find Sulemana. Suleiman now waits for the on-runner. Cherky with a shot, and that's a brilliant save from Schmeichel. I believe it's Schmeichel in net. That is a fantastic save for him to get to reach to that. It's lovely play from Phillips to knock it back in a dangerous position. Suleiman is smart. He waits for the runner, Cherky. Maybe could have hit it first time. It's a ridiculous save, that. Cherky running through here. No one on him. Cherky will play it back to Smith Rowe. Might have been clever. Smith Rowe with a shot. Well saved. He scored a screamer in the last one. If you didn't see it, go back and watch it. The playlist, obviously, to the entire series on the channel, as well as if you enjoy PES content. There's a full Spurs series as well. Now, the Spurs series came to an end before we wanted it to, quite simply because of what I imagine is a bug. That is absolutely awful from Rafinha. What I imagine is a bug where we didn't get any budget one season. Hopefully, we don't come across that again. Cherky finds Smith Rowe. Lovely there. Smith Rowe now. He's got Rafinha making the run. He'll use the run of Rafinha to help him. Then back across to Rodrigo with a shot. And there we go. 1-0 Leeds United. Come on, Rodrigo. He's come good towards the back end of the season. I know I complained about him probably about 3 or 4 episodes ago now, where I was complaining that I felt like he wasn't doing enough in front of goal, but he's got himself another goal here. Smith Rowe, though, beautiful run, knew to pull it back, and maybe the goalkeeper for one should have done a bit better. Terrible ball out from Leicester. I must admit, when you're playing on manual, you might not see this. If you're not playing on manual, you won't see the opposition make poor passes on Superstar. You won't. You genuinely won't. You're only going to see that if you're playing on FUMA. You're only going to see them make the same mistakes. And it's great, though. It's good to see because it just changes the dynamic of the game. Changes it. I did, 3 seasons or so? Not on FUMA. 4 seasons, I would say. Not on FUMA. And I wouldn't go back now. I can't wait for 2022. And hopefully, what should be a massive year for PES. Obviously, they got Napoli very recently, and it looks like they're honing in on the Italian market. They're honing in, as Iosi Paris has put in beautifully here now. Oh, Robin Koch, that is fantastic from him. Rodrigo plays it back to Rafinha. He's got help every way, and I don't know what Cooch did. He pulled his run. I don't know what he did there, but that will lead us into half-time. 1 goal to the good, thanks to Rodrigo. Think it potentially could have been more. We haven't really given Leicester too much of a sniff so far in that first half. Rafinha there. We'll find Suleiman straight away into the second half, and Suleiman scores another screamer. Let's have a flip from him, though. Let's have a flip from Suleiman. What a goal that is. That is the way you want to start the second half off, and that will give us the lead. It was lovely play. Cherky just chips it forward. Rafinha finds him in that pocket of space, and this is a thunderbolt, and he can do that. He really can hit a football. We'll take that. 2-0. We'll pumped over to Perez. Naily. Meslier will come out and clear it. It's kind of all they've done, isn't it? I did mention their lineup. I really didn't like their lineup. I didn't like the way they'd set up. I think for the next one, we would use Clashman's. I've heard nothing but good stuff about Clashman's tactics, so we probably would use them next time round. It just gives the teams a little bit of a better setup, I think. Calvin Phillips there trying to drop that one over to Rodrigo. He's going to land for Rafinha. Oh, I rushed it because I didn't expect it to land to Rafinha. The excitement, the blood hit my body far too quickly. And I absolutely smashed it. I had a second there as well to be able to kind of dictate where the ball was going to go. And I just didn't did it. It was wild. I just didn't did it. Great sentence. Great English. Smith Rowe win it here. He's going to just hit that one down the line. I kind of know sometimes I've got a player on the line where I can run. I'm certainly getting more used to the runs of like your players with this new mod. It's... It takes a minute, man. It takes a minute because you've got to... Players just act a little bit differently than they used to do. So it kind of takes a little minute to get to grips. But I think we're there now. I'm playing some of the best football. I mentioned it before that I've played on PES. Smith Rowe now. I'll stab that one through to Suleiman. Suleiman now out wide to Taylor. Back across to Smith Rowe. What are you doing, Smith Rowe? What is he doing there? I don't know what he was trying to do, but I mean, he did it. Greg Taylor on the volley. Oh, it's a little bit wild there. It was a little bit wild there from Smith Rowe. I'm not going to pick on him too much because he's having a superb year, but I'm not too sure what he was expecting was going to happen there. I have to be honest. I'm not too sure what he thought was going to happen. Rafinha now in a good position. Thought I got the angle right. He didn't. Fortunately for us, it's wide. Leicester just had a really good spell of possession, but, I mean, it's going to have fizzled out a bit here, isn't it? Because if he finds Rodrigo there, and then Rodrigo finds Rafinha, and Rafinha just hacks at it. Rafinha's had a couple of shots now. None of them have been particularly fantastic. And I think I was struggling to decide who do we bring off here because everyone's played so well. I think Rafinha might just come off. His shooting boots aren't quite there today. So Rafinha off for Poveda. We'll also bring on Joe Willock for Mr. Smith-Rowe. I feel like they're worthwhile substitutions to make. Give them the opportunity. They've brought off Mendy for a player I've never heard of. Which unfortunately happens a little bit in PES because of the regens more than anything, I imagine. But I've never heard of this guy before. And obviously you've got different leagues as well that are more prominent and that have better rated players, to be honest with you, because they value the South American market. They value those markets, which I actually quite like. Sulemana now, good footwork. He's surely going to win a foul here, although he gets the ball away. Phillips now into Poveda. Can Poveda do from distance? I mean, why not have a go? We're 2-0 up. Bit of a silly shot, but why not? Cooch finds Cherky. Phillips finds Sulemana. Sulemana can hit him. Oh, he will. That had some bend on it. I'm always going to be more accepting of taking the shot there with Sulemana. There weren't many options on, were they? Let's be honest. Look at the runners. There was no one really to go to. Willock for a brief moment, but then he pulled his run like you expect. That was actually a very good shot. And if it results into a corner, it gives us the opportunity to try and learn these. Can't even beat the first man. Can't even beat the first man. Another free kick going Leicester's way here. They haven't got long left, though. If they're going to rescue anything, they need to get something now. I'm not sure they can. KO's come on, and he's been all right, to be fair to him. They've kept a lot of the ball in this match. I think we'll look at the possession after, and it's been really in their favour. We've just been really good when we've had the opportunities in front of goal. We've managed to hit the back of the net. For all the possession they've had, I don't think I've been able to show you much, because they haven't created much. Poveda now, though, could have a great ball onto Rodrigo, who just couldn't get up to it, could he? If he gets up to that and knocks it onto Sulemana, we were in. Well, that'll be that. 2-0 victory for Leeds United. Sulemana and Rodrigo. Sulemana right at the start of the second half. Beautiful goal from him. And really, we held them to nothing, despite their dominance. I really want to see the match stats here, because it did feel like, for near enough the entire game, they absolutely dominated. I mean, possession doesn't really show it that way, and shots definitely shows in our favour, but they've taken a lot more passes than us, so it certainly felt like they were on the ball a lot more. 21 interceptions on our side, though. Did very well. That'll actually put us neck and neck on points with Leicester at the moment. Both on 58, 2 points behind Chelsea. Actually gaining on Arsenal a little bit. But we have to take all the points we can get now, because there's some big games coming up. We do actually still have to play Spurs. Southampton next. They've been a bit of a bogey side in the past. We know this. So hopefully we can have a decent result. There is actually a negotiation for our team. We've got an offer for Murillo, which is just, it's an awful offer. So we're going to reject that instantly. Then one for Cresswell, who wouldn't sign a new contract. So I think I don't want to accept it, but I think we have to. I mean, his contract is going to be up next season, so we've only got a year on him. I'm going to reject it for now. We've still got a year on his contract, so I'll reject it for now. One for Luke Ayling, which will definitely be turning down. Luke Ayling will probably be with us until he retires. Poveda is really up for this game against Southampton, so he will get the start. But apart from that, it's very similar. We've just tweaked and rotated just a little bit, because you have to in those kind of games. They do play two up top, but we're not changing formation. We're going to stick with this one. I want to see how it does against pretty much everybody. And Southampton do well at playing this formation. We know that already. They've been a bit of a bogey side in the past. But let's go and take 3 points from them. And that would really, really push us to be finishing in that top 7. I think that guarantees top 7. Now, obviously, in real life, 7th would probably be the Europa Conference League. But that's not in the game yet. And probably, I imagine, will be in next year's game. Maybe. I'm not sure if developers, especially Konami, will add that. I know FIFA probably will, but I'm not sure Konami will for next year. Maybe in years to come. I definitely am going to have to look into the potential of the weather, because it just, for me, it rains too much and it doesn't do it justice, right? Because this turf or the mod that we use for the turf when it's not raining looks really good. Looks really good on sunny days. And I don't think there's been that many sunny days that we've played in. So, and that to me just doesn't seem right. There must be an issue. There must be an issue. Cooch is going to try and float that one up. He does find Rafinha. Rodrigo now tries to find Poveda. Poveda back across. Is it going to land to Rodrigo? It's not going to land to him. It's going to land to Cherky, who can find Lisama, who will lift that one in towards Poveda. Wasn't a good ball in, but it'll go straight out to Cooch. Cooch tries to go past Gineppo. Doesn't quite have it in him to go past him. But a nice lively start again. We want to just get as many wins as possible now on the board and solidify our place in Europe. That's definitely a foul. But I'm going to try and lift that one in towards Rodrigo. Maybe a little bit too venom on that one. Cherky now with a shot from out wide. It forces the goalkeeper into a save. We've got to remember when it's rainy, we can do stuff like that. We'll have a throw in here, but all in all, a very good start for Leeds United. Cherky's going to be found edge of the box, and I tried to just nick that round, see if I could slide it in, but it didn't work. You've got to try different stuff, haven't you? It definitely didn't work. We pulled it way wide. Southampton now trying to cause a problem, lifting the ball up and over, trying to find Che Adams. We'll end up with the ball back here. Rodrigo now. Rafinha waits, tries to chip that up towards the wing. Didn't quite come off. Now we have to be worrying about Southampton. And this is the issue with the two up top. They have that extra body up there at all times, which just causes you... It wreaks havoc, boys. It wreaks absolute havoc. So we have to be cautious of that. James Ward-Prowse, what a great player he is. Armstrong now. Gineppo, expect him to try and run at Cooch as often as possible. I don't know what the defenders tried to do there. I'd love to know what the defenders tried to do there. Oh, that's great defending in the end, I think, because that was a beautiful ball to Rodrigo. Armstrong now. Valerie. Good ball in to Che Adams. Goes for the dramatic. Lifts it over the bar. That was a lovely ball in, though. Lasama now. Rodrigo, wait for Poveda. It was lovely. Poveda, though, he needs help, doesn't he? Ah, he's awful. Should have just shot. Should have just shot. It was an awful decision. Really was. Poveda needs to be shooting in that position. I don't know what he's thinking. Don't know what he's thinking. Wasn't the best of balls over. We need to be doing better when we get in those positions. Rodrigo again now tries to pull it back. Just can't. Bednarak was in and on him in a flash. This time, though, Rodrigo, what can he do? He's going to try and keep hold of it. He does keep hold of it. He'll go out wide here to Rafinha. Rafinha now, good touch. Tries to pull it round. Lasama ending up on the ball. Lasama now will lift that one across. It's not been the greatest of crossing in, has it? Lasama there wasn't the best of balls in. He's going to find himself back on the ball. Cherky's got good footwork, though. He tries to lift it to Poveda. A few poor decisions being made at the moment from personnel on the pitch. To just try and tidy that up a little bit as the game goes on. Find our flow. Neither side has played particularly well so far. It's been very scrappy. Cherky. Rodrigo lifts it on to Poveda. Poveda. Back through to Rodrigo, maybe. No, it's going to land to Rafinha. Oh, what a save. What a save. Poveda will pick it up, though. He'll lift it in. Back across towards Rafinha. And there was just a little bit too much on it, wasn't there? Lasama, though, picks it back up. Lasama now on the outside of the box to Cherky. Cherky around to Smith Rowe. But we just need a bit of help now, don't we? Let's slow it down. Try and pull them out a little bit more. That is better. Lasama finds Rafinha. Oh, it wasn't a good enough touch, though, was it? Lovely play from us there. Cherky finds Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe tries to play that forward to Rodrigo. He finds Rodrigo. Rodrigo waiting for the runner. Cherky, well cut out by Valerie. Very, very well cut out by Valerie. Or else we were in there, I reckon, with Cherky. Cherky's eyes are lit up at that opportunity. He'd have thought squared on. He's in for a goal here. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Cherky now, though, gets the ball back. Up against Ward-Prowse. Finding Lasama. We're going to switch to play now. Not really happy with the position we were in. Smith Rowe's got such a good touch, hasn't he? Such a good touch. Smith Rowe there. Up to Cooch. Cooch tries to lift that one in. Wasn't good enough. Pretty dull first half here between Leeds and Southampton. Got to be honest with you, it's not been one for the fans. It's not been one for the neutrals anyway. Hopefully the second half will yield something. Hopefully for Leeds. Poor first half. You can only hope for a better second half, can't we? The players know what they need to do. We scored very early in the second half last time out. Let's see if we can do that again. Southampton as well haven't really done much. It's been really scrappy, though. We've given away the ball, and they've given away the ball, and no one's really had a good moment, a good opportunity. It's been really dull, to be honest with you. I was expecting for a bit of an absolute action-packed match, because that's usually what we get against Southampton. Rafinha now needs a bit of help, doesn't he? Pokes it, though, to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe to Cherky. Cherky now, what can he do? He tries to dance his way past Ward-Prowse and it doesn't work. That's what he can do. Oh, Poveda's done beautifully there. Cherky now to Rodrigo. Oh, Rodrigo's idea was great, but Salisu had the exact same idea, and that was let's slide on the floor together. It didn't come off in the end. I'm a little bit gutted. That was a real big opportunity there. Cherky now. Pervader. Oh, he did get his foot on it. Oh, Rafinha! What a finish that was. Holy. Wow. I am impressed. I am massively impressed. It's a beautifully lifted ball into Pervader, who couldn't do anything. Bednarak gets to it, but what a hit that is. I didn't expect that to go in. That's why you got the shock from me. That's why you got the pure shock from me. I did not expect in this moment, when it falls to Rafinha, for him to hit that with that much venom. I thought he was going wide. What a goal. Take a bow, Raf. Take a bow. Well, Cherky was fouled, which means a free kick, and he's going to take it, and this will probably hit the wall. It doesn't! Ooh, that was close. That was actually close for once from us. I am mightily impressed. Just over the bar from Cherky. Oh, Danny Ings now. Che Adams with the turn and shot. Well played, Robin Koch there. I have to be honest. That was beautiful. Cherky now is going to lift that one out wide to Cooch. That is a beautiful ball from Cherky. He's got that in his locker, though. I must admit, Pervader now. He'll pull this back. He needs a bit of help, though, doesn't he? Up against James Ward-Prowse. He's not the strongest of players. Will also be a double sub for Leeds. Allen will come on for Phillips. And also Rodrigo coming off, Ryan Edmondson coming off. Rodrigo's not really done much in this match, but, I mean, he's played his part nicely. I'm just thinking a little bit more height up top now for Ryan Edmondson. Rafinha, what a save. What a save that is from the goalkeeper. I thought Rafinha was going to score a header there, which is just not like him. Great ball in from Smith Rowe. Rafinha meets it very well. I believe that's Fraser Foster. What a save that is. You will give a thumbs up. That was brilliant, mate. Well, that is a wonderful pass to Danny Ings. Murillo does get back, but they're outnumbering us now by quite a fair bit. Well played, Murillo. Danny Ings now finds Che Adams on the turn. He fires off a shot. It's not a very good one, though. He shanked it wide. Stefan just watches it go past his post. It's only one goal. That's all it takes for Southampton to be right back in it. I'm not sure how the ref's got a foul there, though. This could be dangerous, this. It could be a very dangerous position for them. James Ward-Prowse over it. Luckily for us, it's not a position for him to have a shot, because we know James Ward-Prowse is very good in terms of taking those free kicks from distance. Edmondson won't get to that, but at least he'll be back to help defend. Edmondson. Smith Rowe knew he had Pervader. It was a nice ball. Lovely. Oh, wow. Wow, referee. He's got to be off, in my opinion. That is a red card. I cannot believe he's only being given a yellow there. That is a red card if I've ever seen one. That is absolutely horrendous. He's come flying through the back here as Salisu. How is that not a red ref? Joke. Well, we will have a shot, and it's definitely distance for Robin Koch, this. He's got a beautiful shot on him. I mean, it hit the target. Let's take that, right? You've got to take positives from every situation. He hit the target. Armstrong now. Up against Allen. Allen didn't do too well. Murillo up against Obafemi. Don't let him stand you up. Well blocked in an NBA end by Cucho. Gineppo fires off the shot. There's 3 minutes added on here. We just need to survive those 3 minutes, and we'll be home and hose and scot-free, and everyone will be happy. Well, not everyone. Southampton fans won't be happy, but I will be. Cooch is going to lift that one up. For Edmondson, doesn't quite find him, though. Well, this is very late in the day, but Southampton have a free kick. And I've conceded from these kind of positions before, and I won this time. That'll be it. Leeds United have a 1-0 victory here against Southampton. We've not conceded in this episode, and we've got ourselves 2 victories. A lot of that can be led to that man there, Rafinha. What a beautiful finish, and what a beautiful goal from him today. Leicester matched our result as well. Chelsea got a victory. It's gutting that because they've matched our result, but that does put us 10 points ahead of West Ham. 2 more, boys. 2 more wins, and we have European football next season. Just 2 more. But, boys, I'm going to take the opportunity in this one, considering it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning now. I need to edit this, and then we're going to 12-hour stream tomorrow on Friday. It is also a bank holiday weekend, so I do hope that you all have a good one. And the next episode, it will be 3 games, West Brom, Arsenal, Palace, and then the episode after that will be 2 and the end of season roundup. I appreciate the support as per usual. It's just a weird situation this has fallen. I think it's because we went 1 round extra in the FA Cup, which has ended leaving us with this. Like last year, we had 2 sets of 3 games for the end of it, and unfortunately it's just not fallen the same. But anyway, boys, I appreciate the support as per usual on the channel, on the videos. The subs keep going up. You guys are smashing it. Thank you very much. If you are new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button. If you're free tomorrow, by the way, you should be watching this on Friday the 30th. then drop into the stream. We're doing 12 hours. I would appreciate any support whatsoever. And just come and chat and chill and talk some football. It's all good stuff. But take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. Close to the end of this season, boys. I'm excited for our first year in Europe next year, if we get there.